You are so sick.
No, I'm not. Okay, it's fine. So before, when I was like, I'll fucking sing my ass off, it was because I wanted to prove that I wasn't sick. No, I'm at the tail end.
You're for sure sick, though. What did you have? Did you go to the doctor? No, of course you didn't, because you never go to the doctor. What did you have?
I don't have insurance, so I wouldn't go to the doctor.
Make a guess. Bronchitis? A cold. A common cold.
It was.
Sure.
It wasn't even a common cold. I didn't even get a fever.
An uncommon cold.
I worked the whole time.
The flu?
No, flu's bad.
Flu is bad. What do you have? I don't know what you had.
No, I didn't have anything bad. I just I got really tired and I had a bad cough and then I had phlegm and that was it.
A lot of people react to a lot of different sicknesses different ways, and if you maybe it's good, it's not bad for you, but it's bad for me. Who knows?
Oh, well, I think you'll be okay.
Starting when?
Well, I think I can't give it to you anymore. It's
Sue, you haven't taken anything.
It's over now. What?
You haven't taken anything for it?
I've taken 16,000 Mucinex tablets, so.
Oh, that's not penicillin.
It's no penicillin.
That stops nothing. It doesn't make you less contagious.
No, it's fine. No, trust me, I'm fine. Because it's at the end. I don't feel it anymore. I don't know why you say do I sound sick?
Yeah, absolutely.
What does sounding...
You just sound like you have mucus inside of you.
No
And
way.
all around. Yeah, there's just a little hint of mucus.
No, you know how I normally sound like... Oops. Normally, I already gave it away. But I normally sound like an old cigarette-y hag lady, but I feel like my voice is more clear now.
Where's the logo? There it is.
It doesn't.
Your voice is
sound...
absolutely not more clear now. It's just like it's a
clear?
cigarette mixed with mucus.
Mucus. God damn it. But yeah, that's why I was like, I'll fucking harmonize with you right now, because I was trying to prove that I wasn't sick, but I'm very sick, and we just spent.
You know what? Maybe you're not sick. Maybe we should harmonize just to see.
I don't even know how to harmonize.
Now you go.
I don't know how to harmonize.
Just try another note. Okay, you do a note. I was going to try to do like a nice epic orchestral. Welcome back to Boys Only Club, episode 38, everybody.
All the way to 38. I'm Reina Scully.
I'm Steven Suptic.
I don't know why I said that. Do we normally introduce our names? I just wanted to say my name.
Yeah, I feel like everybody who's watching already would probably know. I don't think we get many newcomers.
No, you know who we are.
Welcome back to the club, bitches.
Yeah. So actually, let's talk about the actual club. I saw a comment recently that was like, hey, so I was wearing my Boys Only Club hat and I got some weird looks from people, and I realized it's because it says Boys Only Club. And then I saw another comment from a long time ago that said that someone wanted to buy a hat and they showed it to their mom, and their mom's like, no, it seems like a weird, sexist, bad club. You can't be a part of that. So I feel like we're misrepresenting.
Which is weird because we're all for women. Right?
We're for women. But, yeah. Oh, and also the other thing was Mike was wearing the Boys Only Club hat, and, you know, he's just like a white tall boy.
Poor
so
Mike.
I know.
He got ostracized?
Not ostracized. People were just like,
They were checking his privilege, maybe?
Maybe.
What were the reactions? Was he out on the street and someone just like, they gave him... Was this all in his head, or were you there?
I think it's a little bit in his head. A little bit in his head, but I get the concern. Like, if somebody were to look at me funny, I would have to think about why they looked at me funny, and then I'd be like, oh, it's because of this.
I never look at anyone's hats, no matter what it says. I've never looked at a hat.
Really? You don't care about the sports
I think about the color.
The color?
Yeah, I'll look at the color.
You don't care about the sports? Yeah, I guess you
Not unless I'm buying a hat. You know, that's the only time I really look at it is the logo on the website,
I guess
whatever I'm buying from.
Yeah.
Man, people need to back the fuck up.
I know.
People on the streets need to back the fuck up from people wearing these hats.
Exactly. Some people think it's an elephant as well. That's a little odd.
Oh, no, that's so stupid.
But
that's such a stupid thing to think.
But, okay, so here's the thing. Somebody was like, oh, it looks like an elephant. And then it got upvoted so high, and now everybody's like...
Really? So a lot of people think it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just in the minority then.
I mean...
Oh, no, I'm not the stupid one.
I mean, I'm not... I'm the stupid one. But we're both the stupid ones. But, like, I didn't get it... Well, I get it kind of now.
Maybe just because this is like a trunk or something.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really don't see the elephant.
If I
room.
really dement... I don't know. Sure, it's an elephant. It's an elephant hat logo thing that says Boys Only Club, and we love women.
Well, if you'd prefer your logos to be smaller and not recognizable by other people so you don't get ostracized on the street like Mike, we have a hoodie available. The logo is small on the pocket, and it's very warm. I've been wearing it recently. And
Me too. It's super comfy. I do like the way it zips up. I feel very comfortable. Oh, you know, and the fleece line is actually really good. I underestimated that fleece line. It is very nice.
I mean, it's been colder in LA recently.
Which is weird.
Besides today and all the fires.
The fires have been kind of nasty. Let's briefly talk about that. Have the fires been affecting you?
The answer is yes, Reina.
Oh my God.
In a weird way, yes. So there are 4 fires. There's one in Ventura, which almost burnt down Alyssa's family's house and her brother's house. So that's...
Oh my God.
Dude, the Ventura fire is fucked. So many, I mean, all the fires here are fucked.
Fire,
The
right?
Thomas fire, yeah. And then you've got the Cold Creek or whatever it's called, the fire that's a
Creek
little
fire,
bit north. That's the one that we were affected by because there was smoke that just...
Traveled all the way down.
All of it traveled down, and now we have all this debris and all these ashes that are just flooding into our office, and I have to get Miguel to come and clean it.
Oh, Dr. Miguel.
And then there's the fire in Skirble, which closed down the 405.
Yes.
That one's fucked.
So that one's
not the most fucked one, though.
It's not the most fucked in terms of acreage, but it's quite close to LA proper. I think it's almost entering LA. It just needs to jump.
It's 30% contained right now.
Oh,
which is good.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good. That's way better than this morning.
I wish that I could have been on the 405 just to see what other people saw.
Oh my God, the volcano shit.
That was nuts.
Magnificent. I mean, okay, no, I'm not magnificent
Not
in a good way.
magnificent,
I
but
just mean like it's amazing.
It's a sight to see.
Amazing in a bad way.
Obviously, hearts out to everybody whose homes were affected. I don't know if anybody's died from these fires. I don't think so yet.
I think they have. I know
Really?
people are injured, but like I think somebody has passed.
Oof.
Maybe just 1 or 2, but I don't know. Actually, let's look it up right now. We have a computer right
I think
in front
there
of us.
may have been 1 death, but it was heart attack related and it wasn't fire related.
wasn't
They
fire.
confirmed. I'm
Maybe
not
that's
exactly
what it
sure.
is.
But
LA fire casualties. Is that what I'm looking up?
yeah. And then I was looking up because I was curious how all these fires are actually starting. Nobody really knows yet, but I was looking up past fires and the worst arsonists.
Whoa, what? Oh, this is Northern California's fires.
You can probably just go to news. And there was an arsonist who was on a fire investigator team. And he was the one causing so many fires for so long, and he caused tens of millions of property damage and possibly 2,000 deaths.
Oh my God.
And they caught him from a fingerprint on when he was out. I think there was a fire in the area of one of the councils that he was participating in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it got to him, that they checked for fingerprints up from the people on the panels, and that's the one that matched him.
That's some Dexter shit.
Dude, the arsonists are fucked. I don't know how they catch them, because you'd think that all the
Evidence
fires
is gone, right?
would, yeah.
Well, I mean, forensic evidence, I guess, can at least tell you where the fire originated from, and then I guess you deduct from there, like how, or deduce from there, how logically something could have gone down. But you're right. Like, I thought fire erases everything. I thought that was it. So
one arsonist that I was reading about who his girlfriend he had just broken up with, she worked or was going to this underground social club that was like just an underground bar.
Cool.
I think it was in the 1980s. I can't be sure.
Oh.
But it was an illegal place, which
drug
isn't really
den.
part of the story. So
it makes it saucy.
That place miraculously burned down. Authorities couldn't figure it out until they talked to his girlfriend, who was at the club. She survived, and she had mentioned their argument beforehand. So they went to his place, and turns out he still had the gasoline tank that he had purchased for like $1 from the store, and there was still gasoline on his person. Like there was still
So
gasoline.
it just happened almost, or
It had just happened, I believe.
Interesting.
So he didn't even try to hide it. So it's
Idiot.
just there are probably arsonists out there that don't ever get caught.
Probably. So it's interesting that you bring that up because I was in San Francisco when this was all happening. So it was really shocking to me. I was up there Monday and Tuesday, and it was scary not being here because I had to like hear from Mike, who got a little paranoid, and also the news.
Mike got paranoid.
Yeah,
he's the furthest away from any fire.
No, that's not true.
Not the Skirble fire, I guess.
Yeah, at one point there was so much smoke that you couldn't see like 2 feet in front of you, and our building manager is a little bit paranoid too. So
Where you live?
Yeah.
Wow.
In Sherman Oaks. I'm between.
Oh, I guess because you're closer to the highway.
I'm between the 101 and the Ventura and 405. I'm in that triangle.
You finally told me where you live.
Yeah, I'm in that like little triangle area. So there was no like evacuations, but there were warnings, and each individual building like had to make their own decisions and whatnot. But after the second day, it was really nothing. The winds went in a different direction. But oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so when I was up in San Francisco, I was always just like, it's definitely just a natural disaster. I'd never think foul play, but a lot of people that were on my team were like, I mean, after a certain point, is it really just that like it's that dry and it just like ignites and stuff, or is it kind of like, I don't know, maybe it started one place and then it's easy to blame natural causes. So maybe
because like I get the fires
somewhere.
are spreading really quickly because of all the strong winds, but the strong winds aren't the things that start the fires, right? And why all of the fires would they start now when there are strong winds? It seems a little bit too. The coincidences are adding up, I'd say. I think you and I should be on the detective team to figure this out.
I love being like demented conspiracists.
Arsonists are interesting for sure.
They usually jerk off.
What?
Don't you know that arsonists get off on fire?
Like actually get off?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a power thing. Well, I mean, I guess that's...
Yeah. I think it's all like wrapped up in one and the same.
You know, I understand the power aspect to that, but I don't understand the sexual gratification. That's the part that I can't differentiate the two. Like, obviously, they're both really bad.
Yeah.
Nobody should ever be getting sexual gratification from anything.
No, never.
Let alone fires.
Wait, did you used to play with fire as a kid?
Not like weird kids did. Like, I mean, I would be out with my friends and if...
Light some squirrels on fire.
Oh, God, no. I would fucking cry forever.
I know, I'm totally just kidding.
But if we were at like a bonfire or something, when I was a little kid, I mean, we'd
You'd
fuck
like
around
throw
with
sticks
overburned marshmallows or something.
Oh,
but usually not on purpose either.
That's so cute.
But that's not to say that I don't think fires are really interesting. I'd fuck around with a fire any day.
All right, so I guess I'm a little bit more messed up than I thought.
Don't tell me about a magnifying glass thing.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Okay, first of all, let's get something straight. I would never, ever harm an animal, ever. Like, I would never do that. I own 2 cats, and they're the most precious things in the world, and I watch the dodo all the time, and I'm always like, oh, my God, save the dogs and puppies from the tar pit. Like, it's all, like, I would never, and I cry watching them, even though I know they're going to get saved. Anyway, I would never harm an animal, even an ant. That's so, like, torturous and psychotic to me. You know, I also went to school with a kid who fucking bought.
I also went to school with a cat.
I went to school with a cat. A kid who would
Sound
buy
like Tarantino
mice.
In a way. I also went to school with. Or no, that's. I also went to school with a kid. Let me tell you about this project I've been working on. I've been working on Pulp Fiction. back when I was working on Pulp Fiction, me and Uma Thurman, I was like, you can't work on the set unless I get to smell your feet.
Yeah!
It's that simple. It's that simple. She said she easily said yes.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm not sick. Everything's cool.
Jesus. God, you are so sick.
No, it's all good. I forgot what.
So you would never hurt an animal. You never hurt a thing, but you had a weird.
Oh my God, the kid I went to school with, holy shit. He would buy mice that you feed to snakes, and he'd fucking golf tee them. Yeah, he was a psycho.
After they were dead or before they were dead?
Before they were dead.
He would golf tee the mice. Wait, how? Out at golf course, and he would go golf tee him?
No, he would tee like a mouse on it, and he'd fucking golf it into the atmosphere and kill it.
So
yeah,
then he would
psycho.
go, but then he would go retrieve it wherever
why would he retrieve
to
it?
feed it to a snake.
No, he doesn't have a snake. He would just buy like mice that are meant to be fed to snakes. He would just go out and buy them at the pet store.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a psycho.
Where is he now? Look him up on Facebook.
I'm really afraid to. I haven't been on Facebook.
Oh my God, Reina,
years.
please.
No, I really
Please,
don't.
I need this.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
What if he's normal now?
You can't say his name, though.
If he just looks normal.
Well, you can't say his name because he might actually be a fucking psycho. Okay?
Oh God, this is the best day of my life.
Okay, well,
Reina, this is awesome.
Okay, that's great.
I can't believe you're actually spying on this guy. I wonder what did he do anything weird besides that? What did he do? Tell me everything.
He was just kind of a huge prick. Like, honestly, he was just a big. Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, he was just a big
that's a serial killer name for sure.
Oh God, I'm not even friends with him anymore.
Really? Let's just see what
because he's a fucking.
What's his profile picture? What is that?
psycho. I don't know, like a.
That's weird.
Oh my God! Don't describe it, okay?
Oh, he's the one to the left?
Yeah.
He's the one to the right. You guys don't get that because you don't see the picture.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
He doesn't look that serial killer. The person behind him looks more like a serial killer. My God.
That pretty lady.
It looks like he's built a good life for himself.
Yeah.
He looks like a successful businessman.
Okay.
But I guess that's where a lot of...
I can't. We gotta stop. I don't know what just
He looks a lot like...
Okay, we're gonna cut that out.
No, don't! People love that.
Oh!
So murderers come in all shapes and sizes. I think that's one thing we learned, not only from us, from watching this, but watching any David Fincher movie.
David Fincher movie.
Anyone can be a murderer.
I used to play with fire.
Like how?
Like, I used to put hairspray on, like, the outside pavement.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, I'd, like, put my name in spray paint, and then I'd ignite
cool.
it. And it would be like, Reina!
So you were more like a magician than anything else.
I guess so. That's really what it is, because I never meant any harm. I just wanted to, like, see it happen.
But also in a way that it was sort of a vanity project.
Yeah, Reina.
There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, I just want me to be in flames. That's it.
That's so funny that you would write your name in hairspray on the sidewalk and then burn it. So it would be.
Lit it on fire. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how I played with fire.
Yeah, I would just burn marshmallows. Huh.
That's
I have a
horrible.
simple mind. I think is what it comes down to. I'm a simple boy. But I am a heavy snack.
You are
supposedly.
You're a friggin' fat snack.
What the fuck, you guys? I've never been sexualized like that
It's because you cross
lately.
your legs the way you do.
Because it's comfortable and I have spindly legs. It's tough to sit normally. Like if I do this.
Oh, you don't need to do that. It's okay. You don't need to do any of that.
I'll tell you guys, I was looking a little bit thick in that costume, the shorts, the tight shorts, and the I don't remember what, I think it was a polo or something on the
Yeah,
top.
what was with that? You looked like a Benjamin Button Boy Scout girl.
I've never seen Benjamin Button and I don't plan to.
Oh, okay. Reverse aging or actually anti-progeria. Never mind. It's not progeria. That's where you age real quick.
Oh, did you watch the Jurassic World trailer? The new one?
What? No?
Oh, don't get excited. It's awful.
Well,
Terrible trailer.
Are there more underwater dinosaurs?
And this time, not in the way you're thinking, but this time, I think my opinion falls in line with a lot of people's opinions, that the trailer was shitty. And you can even tell it from, there's a moment in the trailer where, you know how the T-Rex always gets brought out as a hero moment?
Yes.
T-Rex
okay.
kills a velociraptor, T-Rex saves the day in Jurassic World. It's always a T-Rex. Right in the trailer, T-Rex saves them from another thing. And it's like, the trailer was just a pacing mess.
Oh, is it this?
Yeah.
May I?
No, that's not it.
Oops.
You really want to watch it here?
No, I mean,
Right
how
there,
long-
Jurassic World 2.
Oh, it's 4 minutes. No, I thought it was 1 minute. That's why I was just going to
Oh, it's definitely not 4 minutes.
Okay. Well, characters and story. This is it. It's a minute.
No, it should be 2 minutes.
What?
Ah, fuck it. But it's not good, and it doesn't get me excited. Like, I love Jurassic Park, and I love Jurassic World.
Park. I love dinosaurs. Yeah, I love Jurassic Park too. But wait, did you enjoy Jurassic World?
You know, I did.
2014 or something.
I did enjoy it. It's not a good movie.
I just had fun.
It's a fun little popcorn flick that you see with your family, and I've always been a fan of Jurassic Park, and I even liked the third Jurassic Park with the Spinosaurus.
Oh, I barely remember that one.
Granted, I like them in the same way that I liked Phantom Menace because I saw them when I was younger.
Yeah, and you just got to enjoy it for what
exactly.
it is. Yeah, I totally
and I
get
didn't
that.
really, I wasn't like a movie critic.
Yeah.
Not that I am now, but I understand things a little bit more, I'd say, to some extent.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad when you see behind the curtain. But
Oh, I also had another realization about why I don't like Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
oh,
Because there's already a better version of it.
which is the first one?
Serenity. The Firefly movie.
I see. Okay.
Serenity is the best version of Guardians of the Galaxy that it ever could be.
Guardians, I
Ever.
see.
And that's probably going to create a lot of flack for me, but
Go
I don't
ahead.
care. See Serenity and you'll know. And if you have seen Serenity, you already do know.
I was gonna say I think a lot of people agree with you. Like, the cult following exists for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like maybe you wouldn't get too flamed.
Probably not, actually. Maybe
We'll
maybe
see.
some people would be like, oh yeah, he's right. Or
No,
the two are
nobody
not
goes-
connected at all.
Yeah, they're not connected at all. Anybody who's like a Guardians fan would never just be like, oh, he's making such a solid point. Like, they'd never say that. They'd be like, well, they're two different stories.
But really, are they? Well, in many ways they are, yes. But if you're thinking about all the characters combined and all their arcs and all of the ways that they interact with each other, and the way they interact with each other, all the chemistry.
More tongue.
Now, I love Paul Thomas Anderson. I really do. I love There Will Be Blood, and I think he's one of the best contenders to best competition in Hollywood right now. He's very.
I don't like the way you swallowed at the end. That was weird.
I think I just broke my leg. Why are you reading your emails?
I didn't mean to. I closed the tab and the email's the first thing that popped up. Oh, by the way, nobody has died so far from the LA fire, so that's good to know. And also, did you see that video of this guy saving that wild bunny? That was
No, but I saw a
wonderful.
picture of a guy saving a cat, or like a firefighter saving a cat. Shout out to all the firefighters who
Shout
are
out to all the firefighters.
out there
saving our lives.
struggling, and it's quite a mess.
Yeah, this is fucked up. A literal hot mess.
It's definitely made our air conditioning not work. That's another way we're affected.
What,
It
the
seems like
dust and
every
the
time there's a fire,
ashes?
the dust gets into the air conditioners, and then suddenly we're out forever.
The ashes are a little bit crazy. My car is in a garage, but all the cars that were parked outside have like one thin layer of ash on them, so that's kind of gross and scary. And it's like brown ash too, but it's ash. Like when you go like this, like it feels like ash. It's crazy.
Ugh.
Oh, also, I am assuming that this is what it is because this is what somebody said about the Northern California fires. But because this year it rained in LA and everything bloomed, there was a lot of brush basically
Oh,
that
more to
allows
burn?
the fire. Yes, exactly. Which is why it's so insane. And
So
the
we would
tumbleweed effect.
see these fires normally, but they wouldn't be such a great extent because there wasn't much brush to burn.
Yeah,
Huh, that's
and
interesting.
also October is normally when the fire season is for California because it's hot and dry. It's like because in the summer it's a little bit more humid, so that's what stops it from igniting completely or something. But during October it starts to get dry, but it's still hot, especially in the valley. So it's, I mean, depending on certain areas that I guess get like exposed for a long time under the sun and it ignites. But
I'll
that
give it up
normally
to
happens in
LA, though. It's
October.
never boring.
It's never boring.
Always something going on. There's always a car crash right outside this office. Always.
Mm-hmm.
Every day there's and then brakes screeching and then suddenly.
You're in front of a really bad intersection. That's why it's like notoriously bad here.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that, I don't know if we've talked, I'm sure we've talked about this on the podcast before, but we're right up down the street from one of the worst areas in LA.
Yeah.
Panorama City.
What? Panorama City's not that bad.
It's really bad.
Is it really?
Terrible crime rate, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
and
know
Van
that.
Nuys in general is bad.
I know Van Nuys is bad. I didn't know Panorama City was like a thing. Like I didn't know that was like something to look out for.
But we might be moving soon anyway.
Oh my god, I'm kidding.
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows what the world will hold?
You should go somewhere. Oh, you should come to Burbank.
Oh, we only have one choice.
Oh, okay. You gotta say.
But we'll see. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah. Maybe closer to the. Actually, it doesn't matter if you're close or far from the 405. All of Van Nuys is kind of icky.
It's weird going from Sherman Oaks by the highway and then slowly going up the road. And then we definitely talked about this on the SP7 podcast, but just seeing how much luxury turns into just a filth.
Yeah, it goes
churn
from like,
of filth.
Yeah, it goes from nice buildings and nice businesses to like questionable.
That's everywhere in
meth,
LA though, right?
Crack houses.
Like,
Kinda,
especially
yeah.
downtown, you have all
You
these
turn a
areas that are
corner.
so luxurious.
Yeah.
Like that one library that's downtown, and then 2 blocks away, there's Skid Row. Mm-hmm. And Skid Row's growing, right?
Oh, it is. That
If you don't know what
sucks.
Skid Row is, it's a area where it's a bunch of homeless people that have all like gathered, and also
It's a homeless encampment, and they all have tents, so they live there. They reside there.
I don't know if they still do this, but there were things in the past where it could just be hearsay. But ambulances, if a person couldn't pay their hospital bill and they have nowhere else to go, they would drop them off in Skid Row. And I remember seeing a hospital there. I mean, an ambulance there in the middle of the night by Skid Row because I was there doing my drug run, and I saw an ambulance, and it didn't look like they were picking anybody up or helping anybody. So
What? So you think they drop people off there?
Yeah, also, I've heard a lot of weird stories about Skid Row. Alyssa said she saw Lana Del Rey with angel wings walking down Skid Row.
What?
But that doesn't sound right.
What?
I'm sure she saw something that was like that, but it probably wasn't Lana Del Rey.
Probably not. I used to be near Skid Row often because that is where the fabric district is. And when I used to cosplay a lot, that's where I got all my crap from. And it sucks, but like you kind of have to pass it in order to get to one of the parking structures. And it's like, it's so scary and gross, and everybody, it kind of looks post-apocalyptic.
Dude, I would love to have an office downtown LA somewhere, like
But
towards
nice, right?
in between the areas that are really nice and really bustling and the areas that are like outskirts in downtown LA, somewhere right in the middle, like between Skid Row and that factory or the library, where it's just like it's
There's
not
just
as
one sliver
where there's like
that's available for you.
I want hints of danger, but I don't want full danger and I don't want full luxury, you know? Not that I could afford full luxury anyway, but
I think you should not tempt fate. I don't think you should be in a dangerous area for your office, or like I don't think your office or your home should be somewhere dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Oh no!
too late for that. Both home and office now. Oh my god, I gotta poop.
Right now?
I can hold it.
No, it's okay. You can
Oh no, I'm gonna hold it.
Yeah. You look.
I feel like I'm sweating already.
Oh, you're kind of.
The coffee hit me. Well, we have to pause the cameras anyway.
No problem. You can go poop. Yeah. How are your poops?
Man, that was just a tumultuous
You
nightmare.
know, you don't look relieved at all.
No, it was one of those poops where it's never done.
Ew.
You know, like you ate IHOP the night before.
Oh, that's so weird. I was just looking at IHOP because I really wanted pancakes.
Yeah, I did too. And now look at me.
Oh no.
God damn it. That and Dennys. If I have either IHOP or Dennys before bed, the
Yeah.
rest of the day is just
Which is worse? I think Dennys is worse, right?
Dennys.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Right? I've had IHOP and it's pretty good.
IHOP feels more gentrified.
Gentrified? What does that mean? Speaking of poops, thank you for that segue.
What?
Mike's been feeling very bad for the past 24 hours. Mike's going through some shit. No. Literal
Not
shit.
my Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, honey. Oh,
Okay,
honey,
so
no.
first of all, he's been very, very sick.
Really?
Yeah. You know how you think I'm sick?
Yes.
Mike's actually sick.
With what?
I don't know. But
Like a stomach thing because of poops?
No. Like sick, like congested sinus,
Okay.
coughing, all that
How does that relate to
shit.
poops? How does that relate to poops?
Listen, and you'll find out. So he was sick for 2 weeks, so his body's all weak and sad and stuff. And then finally, yesterday night, he feels better. So we eat a sandwich together, but he eats a sandwich that has some lettuce in it. Lettuce that maybe is not so
That was
fresh.
tainted?
Maybe it's not so fresh anymore.
They
I
need to
didn't
do
have
better
that shit.
watches at the borders.
They really, what the fuck?
California borders, they have very bad inspection on fruits and vegetables. It's terrible. They do a terrible job.
It wasn't like E. coli. I think it just went bad. It was just old. So he ate it, and not even 30 minutes later, he was just throwing up and like just on his side, curled up in like fetal position. And he was like the smallest I've ever seen him. Like he was just like so curled up inside of himself and sad. I felt really bad, but I also don't know how to take care of people. So I was just like, oh no, oh God, shit, please don't die. Like, do you want coffee? Like,
There.
Yeah, I like really didn't know what to do. It was bad.
You're going to feel better in a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah, I also learned that like I can't handle life when he's sick because our cats are pretty shitty and annoying, and they need shots. Well, one of them needs like a B12 shot
Every
in her
day?
back. No, once a week. But it's hard, you know. One of us has to hold her, and then like we have to pull her skin up, and it's a
And she probably freaks
subcutaneous-
out.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because she's a cat, and it's like a subcutaneous one, so you have to like pull it a little bit and do all this like fancy schmancy stuff, and it's hard to do alone, you know. So without Mike's help, with him being so sick, and also him now pooping and vomiting everywhere, it's like a fucking fountain. Like
Yuck.
yeah, it's like everywhere.
Yuck. Did you watch him do it?
No, he just told me about it, and I heard him.
Oh, you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it, of course, and then he told me about it.
Does he not close the door of the bathroom, or is it just not, it doesn't matter?
Oh, it was so loud.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
On top of that, our apartment's actually pretty, like the sound proofness is pretty good, and there was a vent going on, and the AC was on. So I don't know how I heard him, but he was in pain. He was like retching, and I was so sad. I've never heard him so sick in my life.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah,
Poor
there was
Mike.
that.
I feel bad.
okay.
Is he going to edit this, or should I?
No, he's gonna edit it.
What? He's going to
fine.
fight through the pain. How's he feeling today?
I don't know. Better, I think. I don't know how to take care of people. He's like, all right.
Oh my God.
I know.
I mean, I guess, what is it really, just to sit
Yeah.
and edit when you're sick? It's like,
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so he is a little better now. I was
Yeah?
kind of I was
Oh,
exaggerating.
okay.
He's a little better now because truly though, all night he was just in the bathroom throwing up and
damn, he was
crying.
actually throwing up.
Oh my dude, it was
That's the one thing I can't handle with any sickness is throwing up. I hate it.
every orifice. It was like a fucking water gun.
I'm sick a little bit right now, but not like body sick. I know I have some sort of infection.
What? Infection?
Well, because everybody around me is getting sick. Autumn's sick. Alyssa's sick. You're sick.
I'm not sick.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the point is, there are people in my life that are sick.
Sure.
And not just including the people that I've mentioned, more people even. So many more people.
But it's like a common cold, man.
And I didn't think it was affecting me, but I know when any infection's affecting me because it always goes to my mouth because of my impacted wisdom tooth that's close to the nerve and it's hanging out.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, I have two of them that are just fucked. And the bottom of it, all my mouth just gets so swollen and all the teeth start pushing together and it gets really sore. And
So that's when you know you're kind of getting sick. 'Cause
yeah,
that's like your weak point.
It's either that blocked the infection and it only went to my mouth,
Nice.
or I'm fully getting sick and I will die.
I think you're okay. Does it hurt to swallow?
No.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
Yeah, you're good.
And today feels a little bit better. It feels like all the infection has gone from this tooth up here, which hurt the worst. I can bite down on it now, and it doesn't hurt at all, down to these bottom two teeth, because I think it just pushed everything together.
Oh, it's actually, there's pressure there?
My only worry is that it's going to go from here to whoop to the bad ones. The bad teeth in the back, the two bottom wisdom teeth.
Oh my God, I was thinking the worst that could happen is like it could get impacted in the wrong way and go straight to your skull.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. That can't happen.
You can get, I think tooth infections lead to heart issues, and bad dental care leads to cardiac,
Wait, I've heard that too.
cardiovascular issues.
Tell me why. I've heard that too, but I thought that was like a urban
I'm
myth.
not a herpetologist. I don't know.
Herpetologist.
Yeah, Reina, I have no idea. Why I don't I know it's a fact, a scientific fact, but like many scientific facts, I choose to believe them without
Alternative science.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we really need that to be a segment. Maybe we should make alternative science t-shirts.
It's for sure a true thing though.
Yeah.
You've heard it. I've heard it.
Herpologist?
Can we believe it if we haven't done research on it though?
Herpetologist.
Do you think black holes are real?
Yeah, aren't they? Wait,
Have you ever seen one?
black holes?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely they are.
Isn't it just filled with like black matter, dark matter? It's filled with space-time continuum matter? I don't know.
You know what I don't understand, and there's definitely an explanation for it. Scientists understand that there is dark matter in the universe, which makes up a shit ton of our universe.
Yeah?
Or maybe I think it's dark matter, yet they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how they found it. That's the weird part. How do you find dark matter if you don't know what it is?
Well, I feel like there's no way to put it in layman's terms, and that's why there's no way to like explain it.
Someone
to
in the
people
comments
like
will
us.
for me, please.
Yeah, what is
explain dark matter to me in the easiest, like easy bibbit, just TLDR. Find me.
Find me.
Because I would like to understand that.
Hey, what's an easy bibbit?
Easy bib. I don't know.
Oh.
It's isn't easy
like
bib like the where they put stories and like books and other like novels that you get at school into just a easy to read format for people like me that can't get it?
Not like Spark Notes or Cliff Notes? Not like that. It's
Oh my
made for,
God,
like,
is Easy
children?
Bib the citation thing? It is. It helps you cite work.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
That's so funny.
I'm off.
Yeah, I thought you were mentally ill for a moment.
Yeah.
So since we're about the intelligence of a dog, do you want to eat some dog treats?
Yeah, great. I mean, this
Great.
isn't far off from, you know what, I'm not going to make that joke.
From what I eat normally? Wait, I couldn't even get to the joke. I wanted to say I ate dogs, but I'm not Korean. There we go.
So right in front of us, we have pure ingredients, pure love. Mimi actually got these for Littlefoot, and we're going to try them.
Aw.
The flavor is Lick and Crunch. Carob sandwich cookies with
What's a
peanut butter
carob?
filling. Oh, so these might actually taste good.
Yeah, they might actually taste good. They're from Three Dog Bakery. Oh, did you say that already?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. They're from Three Dog Bakery. Thank you, Mimi. So this isn't the first time we've eaten dog treats together. They smell good?
They
Hand me
smell
one.
so fucking good. No way.
Oh. They're good.
Oh, Reina, they're not that good.
They're fine.
They taste like gluten-free Oreos.
Fine to me.
Wow. I could eat multiple of these.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What?
How come we only ate weird meaty stuff when you fed us dog treats that one time?
These are so good. What the hell?
Are they supposed to be this sweet?
With human-grade ingredients, so we could eat these. Legally.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Legally.
In 1989, our furry family members Gracie, Sarah, and Dottie inspired our passion to create nutrient-packed, mouth-watering treats and meals for our dogs. Since then, we've been spreading the love and good health with dogs the world over. Not sure on that sentence structure, but good job.
Yo, they're good. Like, they're just regular ass cookies.
So if you're in the market for dog treats that you can eat as a human, pick some up from Original All Natural Bakery, the Three Dog Bakery. That's what it's called. Wow.
I am
gotta say,
pleasantly surprised.
very
And
impressed.
Dude, it goes well with the coffee.
Oh. Wow. What an experience. That was not a sponsor.
No, it wasn't. We just like to eat dog food sometimes.
But if you do want to sponsor us,
Oh, yeah.
Three
if
Dog
you're-
Bakery, please send me dog treats.
That would be so cool. We'll try all your treats.
Well,
Since you claim that they're human friendly, you know?
I wonder if all of their treats are human friendly
I
because
bet
would,
they are. I bet that's their thing.
That would be
Aw.
great for savory treats. I would if there were savory dog treats, I would feel really guilty about eating those actually because
Wait, like the sausage one?
That's got to be fucking gross.
We've had them before.
Yeah, they've never been good. The one was good.
One was good, and it was weird that it was very good.
Do you think you could ever be a cannibal if you had to?
Yeah, if I had to, yeah.
Oh, yuck. Really?
If I had to, yeah.
Yuck.
Eat them raw or cook them?
Either or.
Raw is a little bit rough. I think raw would be tough, but if I can cook them, easy.
I guess I've never been in a situation where I've had to feel that kind of starvation, right?
Well, here's the thing. If it's somebody I don't know, I'd eat them, no problem. But if it's someone I know, I think I'd rather just die together.
Someone crying, "Oh, Reina, stop biting my leg."
I mean,
Reina,
are
I'm
we-
weak as it is.
Are we close or not?
You are extremely close. This is your mother.
Oh, then we would just die together.
What if she was like, "Reina, you must survive. You must eat me, or you'll die, and I can't see my daughter die. Eat me now. I've portioned off a section of both my legs."
I guess that would be the most honorable thing to do, to listen to her wishes. But that's hard. I wouldn't want to eat a family member. I think that's kind of messed up. That's where I draw the line, eating a family member. Like, I couldn't eat Mike. I'd rather just die with him.
What world
You know?
leader would you eat first?
All of them.
First.
First? Wait, because I think they're going to be delicious, or because I think they need to be wiped off the earth, or because there's so many.
Man, there are no good outlets for a cannibal question here.
No. There
I didn't realize how powerful the president, or is it president or prime minister of China? Well, dictator technically, right?
I think it's prime minister, isn't it? I don't know anything about China because I actually don't understand like China, and I don't understand how they're separated, and I don't know what country
Aren't they officially the new world power?
What? Cool.
I think they're officially like top dog now.
Damn. But we knew that was coming. That's why everybody told us to learn Mandarin.
Everybody knew it was coming.
Yeah.
But I think the United States stepped down, like, not necessarily preemptively, but we stepped down not even on purpose.
After the 80s economy bubble burst, China definitely prevailed because they were able to produce stuff cheaply.
And during the recession, I think the Chinese government, they stayed back and watched, and they always, throughout history, they have said, or I mean, not throughout history, but in recent years, like past couple of decades, they're like, let's just stay quiet. Let's not push the idea that we want to be on top. We want to be the world power. And when the time is right, we will do it. And I think when we backed out of the Paris Climate Agreement and we backed out of, this is also, fuck it. Point is they're the
alternative
world
history.
power now. Alternative history. But I'm pretty sure they are the world power now, or like the top dog.
Interesting.
So that's kind of
cool.
Going to be a weird future, especially with the Chinese, I want to say president, but I don't know if that's the right word. He's basically crushed free speech in China. He's made like his reign the most powerful one since like Mao Zedong. So he's someone to look out for. I'm surprised he wasn't. No, I appreciate whose Times Person of the Year it was, but he was in the running up.
Oh, he was the runner-up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't quite understand or know Asian politics or anything like that because, I mean, I'm not really interested in it.
I think everybody should start learning Chinese.
I guess we should, yeah. I've always liked Chinese. I wanted to learn Mandarin really badly.
It's a difficult language, right? That's one of the most difficult languages to learn.
I think so. The intonations are crazy. Ni hao ma.
What does that mean?
Hello.
That sounded like Japanese in a way. Ni hao ma. Isn't ni hao in Japanese?
Konnichiwa is Japanese.
Right. Okay. What was the
damn.
first Asian language that everything derived from?
Chinese, I think, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There wasn't a language before Mandarin?
Well, I mean,
there's always a language before.
Yeah,
like
I don't even
Latin
know if it's Mandarin, but like, I'm pretty sure it's somewhat religion based because Buddhism came from Hinduism, and we definitely came from that. Like Japan came from China, so it all came from India, I guess.
How are you guys so different from China? How are you guys different from China? In what ways are you different?
Well, we're an island country, so we're extremely fucked up, and I do also, what I was going to say earlier about
certainly more isolated.
Way more isolated. And we're like very collectivist. So like we care about like each other and we care about the greater good. It's not about your own personal freedoms and individualism things like it is in the US. Our religions are really different. Like their Buddhism is different than our Buddhism. We're Shinto Buddhist generally. So we're probably the loosest form of religion there is. We don't really, we're like polytheistic. There's many, many gods and there's many demigods.
Seems like Japan's just hedging their bets in case there is an afterlife.
That's pretty much what it's like. Like it's just do good shit and you'll be okay. That's kind of how it is. And I remember what I wanted to say. Okay, so earlier about how I told you how I don't really understand Asian politics.
Yeah.
It's because honestly, this is so shitty, but Japan erased a lot of their history and they don't stay true to world history. So a lot of what they teach is incorrect and from Japan's perspective, so it's obviously skewed. So I like don't really know what I was taught when elementary school when I was in Japanese school. Yeah. It was all wrong. And I was in American public school, so we obviously learned history differently. But there's like a stark difference in what we're taught in Japan or in Japanese school and in America.
I wonder if schools in the U.S. teach things in a biased way.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, absolutely they do. I'm sure it depends on the teacher as well.
Well, I mean, that's kind of my point, though. They do it in every country. Like, as somebody that learned both, they taught it very differently. Like, World War II, very, very different
So do you think we'll ever get to the point where we're all the same race and we're all learning the same thing and we're all just...
And we're all like a sexy mocha chocolate color?
But none of us look human anymore.
Why wouldn't we look human anymore?
I don't know. What do you think people are going to look like in a million years if they still exist?
I think we're going to be like a nice, like, creamy mocha blend.
I think,
And we're all going to be hella attractive.
actually, I think there'll be a catastrophic event in the next million years. Maybe we'll have made our way to
I'm sure
Mars
there is, yeah.
by then. But the people left on Earth will be like the monsters from The Descent.
Oh, they'll be like the...
Could you imagine that? That'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then what? Some humans are here to left to survive.
Yeah. Is this a movie?
I like it. Well, it already happened. It's The Descent. You just said it.
Oh, shit. Well, that's sort of The Descent.
Speaking of your favorite movie, The Descent, have you seen any movies lately?
Yeah. Yeah, Reina, I have.
What have you seen?
Well, I don't know if I already talked to you about 3 Billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri, or whatever it's called.
What? No, what's
Best
that?
movie of the year.
What?
I haven't seen Lady Bird, but that's my favorite movie
Where
of
is
the
that
year
available?
so far. I don't know if it's still available at the Galleria,
Oh, okay.
but it was. It could
Could
be at ArcLight.
3 billboards.
3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri, I want to say. But I just call it 3 billboards. I think that's what everybody calls it because it's a long-ass title.
Yeah.
It's with I forget her name. She's from Fargo.
Sure.
The same woman from Fargo.
I don't watch Fargo.
Not the show, the movie, bud.
Oh, I didn't watch that either.
Well, she's amazing in it. You've got Sam Rockwell,
Cool.
who I have a friend that hooked up with him. Just want to say that. Humble brag. Basically, I've hooked up with Sam Rockwell. Did you know that?
How is that your humble brag?
I've hooked up with Sam Rockwell. So
Great, cool.
he's amazing in it. The guy from Get Out who played the drunk brother is in it.
Awesome.
Fantastic actor. I hope to see him in many more things.
Cool.
But
what happens in it? What's the...
so
don't tell me the whole thing. Don't spoil it.
I'll give you the synopsis. This
it a drama?
mother, it's a drama comedy.
Comedy.
This mother, her daughter perished in a terrible fire rape. It'll make sense if you see the movie.
Okay.
I think she was raped and then set on fire, not like fire.
Oh my God, literally? I thought you were just saying the fire raped the house.
No.
Kind of thing.
Terrible thing happened to her daughter. She sees 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Name of the show.
Oh, wow, movie, yeah.
And she makes 3 billboards that sort of irk the police and try to make them come on, solve it.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about. I saw a commercial for it. I just didn't understand the title of the movie. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's amazing. Best movie I've seen in a long time.
Shit, I know exactly what
Dude,
you're
you
talking about.
gotta see it.
Shit,
It's
all
so
right,
fucking
cool.
good.
All right, I'm excited now.
One movie that I was really excited for that didn't turn out to be as good as I was hoping was Killing of a Sacred Deer, though. And that was, have you seen The Lobster?
No.
Have you heard of The Lobster?
Yes.
Okay. He's John Lathamos, I believe is his name. He's a
don't know any
Greek
names
director. He Sacred Deer is some new age version of a Greek. What are those called? Not myth, like a Greek story from back in the day, like an
Okay,
ancient
not
Greek
a
story, like of
mythology.
gods. It's like a
Greek
myth,
mythology.
something like that, where it's
Kinda
about
like that.
gods, but it's about. He takes like some of the lessons learned in that, like eye for an eye, specifically for this movie, and tries to do a modern version of that. His movies are very quirky. The dialogue is all it's unique. I'll give him that.
Quirky, where it's just kind of entertaining.
Quirky, not like 3 billboards. That's like quirky where dialogue is really realistic. And so, a lot of times I don't like that in movies where it's really realistic and it feels just fucking annoying that they're trying to make everything like but 3 billboards did amazing. This dialogue is not exactly quirky as it is more fucking weird.
Okay.
Fucking super fucking weird. And The Lobster was the same way. The dialogue is just, and it definitely keeps me entertained. Like I'll keep my eyes glued to the screen to see what they say next because it's so fucking weird how they talk. But the movie itself was like, I don't want to spoil it.
But it's not good.
But I don't want to say it's not good because I left the theater thinking there was probably something more to this that I didn't understand. But I was talking about it with like everybody in the group, and everybody comes to the same conclusion that it's just all about eye for an eye. That's what and karma. That's what the whole movie's about, and that just doesn't do it for me the way
that's all
it paid
is.
off.
Yeah, I get that. That's too simple, if anything. I want there to be more to think about. Like, I don't need an entire movie to explain the dramatic concept of eye for an eye.
And the 2/3 of the movie was build up. No, actually, I'd say 5/6 of the movie was
That's so specific.
build up to the last 1/6 of it. And the last 1/6 of it went so quickly and felt so underwhelming.
Yeah, I hate underwhelming shit. I would much rather be surprised or overwhelmed. I like being overwhelmed in movies because I think that's what I'm looking for. I don't like being... I can't stand being underwhelmed because I like wasted my time. That's another thing. I hate wasting my time.
And there are
on a bad movie.
There are moments in this movie where you're like, oh, easily you should be in jail. Easily, there's no way you wouldn't be in jail. You should be in jail. There's no way you wouldn't be in jail.
Why? Because like other people.
There's something that happens where it's just like the next scene. They're not in jail, and it's like you should be in jail.
Morally, or because they obviously should have gotten caught.
Because it should be an obvious situation to any police investigator.
Yeah.
That how does this happen? And there's no.
Yeah, I don't like world breaking stuff. I like it when the universe has its own rules, and like for example, if it's set in the real world.
Granted,
right? So
it would be hypocritical of me to not mention that about 3 Billboards, because there's a moment in there too where you're like, oh, easily you should be in jail because who else would have done it? So that one was a little more realistic though, because they actually explained to some extent why they weren't in jail when they should be in jail, and
you forgave it.
Sacred Deer was like next scene.
Well, too bad it sucked. I would never watch something like that because that sounds really boring and something like I wouldn't understand. So I'd never even be interested.
That was another fucked up thing about this ties back to the new Jurassic Park trailer.
What?
Holy shit.
How?
Dude, Chris Pratt runs through molten lava smoke. He gets caught up in it in the trailer.
Wait, what?
Fully engulfed in magma smoke. Fully engulfed. That's like 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Fully engulfed.
Dead.
If he survives that,
No.
I mean, I get they have a new director. I get that. And he probably sucks. I don't know what he's done in the past. Fuck him.
He's running through magma.
Fuck him and fuck whoever wrote this one.
Magma.
At least Jurassic World had some. And they brought the balls back. They brought the stupid fucking balls back that they're all completely safe in. Okay,
the glass
Oh, I'm
thingy,
so pissed.
the gyroscope
I'm so
thing.
pissed because in Jurassic Park they had Jeeps, and those were
Yeah,
scary when you got
those were
chased.
scary.
Because it was actually scary that the dinosaurs could just snatch you out of it, right?
Well-
and they're not that fast, and these giant ass futuristic balls, like who gives a shit? The dinosaurs, sink your teeth in it. Who gives a shit,
They
Reina?
can't. They kick it away.
Nobody
'cause it's
gives a
ball.
shit. It
It's a ball.
sucks. The balls suck.
I definitely don't like the futuristic aspect of it. It's supposed to feel more like a safari, right? That's why the Jeep concept was supposed to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is.
And it
right?
was perfect.
It was. Too
And they
bad.
had that stupid fucking throwback to it in Jurassic World where somehow the kids can fix a Jeep. Oh my God.
Wait, in the movie, in the first one, they didn't fix the Jeep. It just got
Jurassic
stuck in
World.
the
Jurassic World. Yeah, the kids found the Jeep and they fucking fixed it.
Did they? I don't even remember.
No kid can do that.
Kid can do that. That's true.
They brought the fucking balls back, Reina. Can you believe that?
That's suck. Wait, I can't get over that. So he's running through magma?
Yeah, he's running through magma. He runs through magma smoke. The volcanic smoke that comes down, I think it's called a pyrocucking. I don't know what it's called, but it's fucked. And it's 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit or at least.
Yeah, well, first of all, it burns your lungs. Like, there's no way.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. You die.
even without your skin melting off, like, it'll burn your insides first,
If
right?
if you're a character in a movie and your character is fully engulfed and it's like even right here, like let's say just a little bit of your
does the light
torso
is your
is breaking
nipple?
through that smoke,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah.
You're goddamn dead.
You're goddamn dead.
And I hate them.
Oh, I remember one thing about Jurassic World that I actually want to ask you. So, you know when Chris Pratt is kind of communicating with the baby raptors?
Yeah.
Everybody hated that because you shouldn't be able to fucking communicate with them. Did you not care that he can fucking communicate with the dinosaurs?
That part of the story,
He like fucking trained them.
Yeah,
you
know
don't
what?
think that's fucking weird?
That was one of the most boring parts of Jurassic World to me, is that he can communicate with the velociraptors.
That's what I mean. Don't you think that's world breaking? Like, I hate that. Like, you can't even do that. Like, I know domesticated dogs and cats and stuff, you have a connection
It
with them
takes
and
away a lot of the
whatnot.
terror.
That's what I mean.
Granted,
yeah.
the terror is supposed to be focused on this alpha dinosaur that's
Doesn't matter.
genetically
Doesn't matter.
modified. They also fuck themselves.
The unpredictableness of all the creatures is what's scary. That's the point. That's why there's many types of them. That's why there's many species of them. So you can't castrate it by being like, we fucking understand each other. You know, I hated that. It takes away the animalistic scariness.
One thing that I do appreciate about the new Jurassic World is it's not just a
The second
escape
one?
from the dinosaurs story, so we think. It's save the dinosaurs from a volcano that they built the whole facility on. That part, I'll give them some leeway because in the past they mentioned that they used geothermal energy to power the island because they built it on that kind of island on purpose.
Isla Sorna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give them a little bit of leeway there and a little bit of leeway for the story because it's a little bit different. But I also feel like they had to make that story because they wrote themselves into a corner with that alpha dinosaur.
Yeah.
That was the top dog of just like China of any dinosaur. You know?
Yeah. Got it.
But it's just like, what do they do after this movie? They save the dinosaurs. They've escaped from the dinosaurs 10 times. What the fuck do you do with Jurassic Park?
There's nothing left. Also, like, aren't they supposed to be birds?
Yeah.
Aren't they all supposed to be birds?
I mean, skeletal structure is definitely bird related, right?
Right.
Bird origined.
And aren't they all supposed to be pretty bird-like? I don't know anymore. I thought all the textbooks were going to change.
Well, it's not scary that way.
It's not scary that way. That's the thing, dude. When I grew up, we went to the Natural History Museum, and there are all these like scaly, scary dinosaurs that like logically are what they should look like from back in the day. And now they're gonna be birds.
Yeah, dude. Back in 1975, that was crazy.
It's not 1975. It was 1999. Okay. I went to the Natural History Museum in 1999 with my fifth grade class.
Experience. Did you see Sue? Was that in Chicago? I don't know. Where's Sue the dinosaur, the T-Rex?
I don't know.
You know who Sue is?
No.
Okay, so this is actually wrapping up soon, but I just wanted to mention this because this is fucking crazy to me.
What?
Totally unrelated to anything. And it got me thinking about this other movie I'd seen, Sicario, with
you've mentioned that
Benicio
before.
del Toro, where it's a movie about him and Emily Blunt fighting the cartel in ways that are beyond what the American public knows. There is a bank, HSBC, I think. It's a London-based bank that laundered $1.9 billion for the cartel, or just a ridiculous amount of money. It might be even more. And that the 1.9 billion might be all that they owed to the federal government, which is so fucked. Here's why it's fucked. They laundered money and looked the other way.
Okay.
And they took money and looked the other way from the cartels.
This is real or in the movie?
Oh, this is fully real.
Okay.
And the U.S. government took the money from them as a payoff because they were too afraid to supposedly to fire the bankers that were the reason for all this, because they thought it would upset the economy.
Okay.
Right? So the government took their money and looked the other way. So they just did the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
How can this this is from 2012 that this happened.
Just the other day.
How is this not like a bigger thing, you know? Back in the day, maybe it was. I don't know. It's fucked to me, right? That's fucked.
Yeah.
What?
I don't...
Can you believe that?
Wait, so you're surprised
bank laundered money from the cartel, a terrible organization.
Yeah, but that...
And all they got was a slap on the wrist. They gave them back, 5 weeks of earnings? Is that not weird?
I mean, of course it's weird. First of all, you sound so much like Morty, I can't even handle it, which is why I kind of like lost my train of thought, especially when you got all scared and all hyped up about it. But I thought shit like that happens. Like the black market exists and stuff. I feel like a lot of government-run things, or I guess our banks are private, right? I don't know. It's not that surprising to me. I thought bad things.
That's so surprising to me that a bank can just fund money or launder money from a cartel and get away with it. You know, that's just like something that shouldn't happen.
Well, because they have something with the cartel, right? Something like the cartel's offering something to do such a thing. Some kind of protection, perhaps.
Probably money.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally had in Mexico boxes that the cartel would give to the banks there that were perfectly fitted for their windows. Right? So it's not just like...
Okay, that's like pretty fucking...
It's fucked.
I know, that's like a whole organization.
And this is a real thing.
I knew it was,
but
yeah,
I took that information and leading back to the Sicario thing, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, they're doing a sequel to it, Soldado. And I don't know if it's going to be based... It's probably going to be based in Mexico with Benicio del Toro. I know Josh Brolin's returning. I thought it would be a cool story. You saw No Country for Old Men.
No.
Cool. So there was a scene where Anton Chigurh enters an American like office building.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he fucks up a top businessman in his own office.
Fucks up.
And that's what I was thinking Soldado could be like, but instead of going after people in Mexico, Benicio del Toro goes after a lot of the top dogs that are the root of this problem, you know?
Oh.
Or that allow this problem to exist in the United States. Well, one of the reasons that they exist
so
in the
it gets
United
political
States.
almost?
In a way.
But
it's like that would be a really cool turn for that movie, I think.
It would definitely.
Totally not going to be like that.
It'd be a thinker for sure.
It just bothers me that this even is a thing.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. What I mean, but you know. Okay. You're freaked out that a bank is laundering money.
Yeah,
as opposed to like any other private.
A bank that operates in the United States is laundering money for the cartel.
Operates heavily internationally. HSBC is huge. Yeah.
It's just it's not that they did that freaks me out. It's that it's the U.S. government and their handling of it that freaks me out.
Where that they looked the other way.
Because they think that these bankers, if they arrested them and sent them to jail, that it would upset the economy that much. It just is like so fucking ridiculous that that's even a thought. They shouldn't have
that much control over it, I guess.
$1.9 billion to give back to the U.S. government is not enough. If anything, they should be... Oh, also, they only had to give up... they had delayed bonuses. That was another punishment. Delayed bonuses.
Who?
It's not just getting rid of the bankers, not even getting rid of the bonuses forever and locking them up and taking away all their money and assets. It was just,
so even after they were founded, well, what about now? It seems to be going public now, so I'm sure there'll be
Oh, no, it's not public
repercussions.
now. This is an article I literally read from 2012, a night ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is something that's been gone for a long time. I'm sure it was a big deal for a while.
I see.
I read it on what's that website called? Rolling Stone.
Oh,
so maybe it's not even real. Maybe I'm just getting upset about nothing.
I was
Maybe
gonna
people
say,
in the comments will tell me about it.
Maybe you're getting upset over nothing. Or maybe that was just like a glam story, you know, like it happened once and it's solved.
Well, the way they solved it is fucked. But anyway, sorry that I bombarded you with all this information.
It's okay. I like that you're so upset about it. It's really interesting. Oh shit! I remember the thing I wanted to talk to you about. Okay.
What? Oh my God.
You know your villain? You know your villain from the woods?
Yeah. Glenn.
I saw him in Brooklyn.
Galen. Sorry. It's Galen.
Okay. I saw him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the show.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of things. He was in a Little Dicky music video.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
He was in a Weezer music video as well.
That's dope. I love Weezer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a Boyle brother for anybody who watches Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He was a Boyle brother, and it was the most perfect role ever. You watch Always Sunny, right?
I do.
You know how they're the McPoyles, where they drink
Yes.
milk and they all look really like, decrepit and gross? In Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they kind of have the same-ish thing, except they're not gross. They're like really sweet and loving, and they all wear beige and like just weird sad
They're called
colors.
the Boyle.
They're the Boyles, and they all just say "I love you" to each other. That's how they greet each other. So they're weird, but they're like the docile
Endearing.
version of the McPoyles. Yeah, they're like the
okay.
not nasty.
So he plays that?
Plays one
Does
of
he have a
them.
big role in it?
No, but he does. He's like in the whole episode.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, not the whole.
gotta watch
episode.
that.
The whole point is that they have to go to their. They have to crash at their place.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's great. He was a lot of fun. It was so much fun watching him on TV.
It was really fun working with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's so strange to see that he's an actor like outside of because I never picture
Truly.
anyone that's good working with us.
I know, right?
Which is so strange.
Wow. But yeah, it was really cool seeing him. I got very excited. He has the same
I was
haircut.
very excited.
Yeah, very
I
excited.
got very excited about it.
He had the same haircut.
Yeah.
He always has that?
It's a brand, probably.
It's his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Galen's amazing.
Yeah. It was awesome.
Well,
conclude
unfortunately, I
everything?
think this is where we're going to have to wrap it up. Sorry
Yeah.
about talking about the cartel for so long, and sorry about trashing Jurassic World, but I don't care.
I'm sure everybody's trashing Jurassic World.
They're definitely trashing the
Are you
trailer.
coming to the party with me tonight?
Depends. All right, let's go.